Hi, welcome to Dave Reviews. Today I'm talking some Marvel vs. Capcom. If you grew up with this trilogy, you are a legend. Hold on, let me restate that. If you grew up with any of the trilogy, that would mean 1, 2, or 3, you are a legend. Now you're probably thinking, why didn't I list the 4th one? Well, that's easy. That's because that game is trash. If you grew up with that game, you had a rough childhood, and I'm sorry to say that. Now me personally, I grew up with Marvel vs. Capcom 3, mainly the ultimate version. That just means I didn't have to pay for the DLC. Now you cannot tell me you didn't have at least an ounce of fun with these games. When I was younger, I used to spam the same move over and over again just to irritate my brother. Whenever I did lose though, I used to throw the controller down or probably choke my brother. Then again, I was a master at this game, and it was very highly unlikely that I would lose. To be honest with you guys, my dad used to whoop my ass at this game. But even with all that stuff happening, I was still good at the game. Now you may be asking, what console did I use? Well, I used the PlayStation 3, of course. Now that doesn't mean I didn't have a PlayStation 2. In fact, I believe the PlayStation 2 was my first console. Now you might be wondering, have I ever played any of the other Marvel vs. Capcom games? And I have to tell you, I've only played 2 other ones, and that would have to be Infinite and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Now, as a kid, you know how you go into things, and so since my PlayStation 2 was broken, I went to the PlayStation 3 and put a PlayStation 2 video game inside. And well, wouldn't you know it, the game worked. Now, years later, my uncle gifted me with the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 video game. And well, you already know, I put the game inside the PlayStation 3, and
Capcom presents.
Ready?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. New Age of Heroes.
now I don't know about you guys, but that intro had me hooked. And I don't know, the game just feels so much better than Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's very fluid, there's a nice range of characters, the music even sounds a lot better. What I mean, it's fire. Those are just 2 of the bangers from this game. Well, I'm not going to take up too much of your time, so that's going to be the end of this video. Please consider liking and subscribing. I'm still new to YouTube, so please, it would be a big help if you guys could tell me what to do to improve my videos. Besides that, if you guys could, tell me what your favorite Marvel vs. Capcom game is. Also, one last thing.